Welcome everybody. The NFL Draft is this week. I'm Joe at the Game House, and today we'll be doing a Jacksonville Jaguars updated 2024 NFL mock draft. The Jaguars are on the clock on their 2024 NFL mock draft series. We did a mock draft for them earlier in the offseason. Now we're doing it now, the week of the draft, to get a more updated look at it. We're using the NFL mock draft database simulator. I like it because it meshes big boards from around the internet together. Instead of just having one site's big board, there will be players who drop that aren't the most realistic, but we'll try to keep it as realistic as possible with our picks here. And we'll also be declining all trades to keep it realistic as well. Now the board falls pretty well for the Jaguars here. You could go Latu medical concerns, edge rusher. You already have Trayvon Walker, who did have a lot of sacks, but maybe didn't play the best last year overall. Byron Murphy probably is going to end up being a top 15 pick. You could take him as well as an impact interior rusher, but I'm going Brian Thomas. You have to get, this offense working. You have to get Trevor Lawrence more weapons. They have Christian Kirk in the slot now. You got Gabe Davis. You take Brian Thomas to go with those guys, and I think can maybe have some success there as well. So with the next pick, we have pick number 48. Looking for a corner if possible. If you can't get a corner, I mean, you could go edge, and maybe Darius Robinson is a versatile defensive lineman because he can play multiple positions. I like Max Melton, so I'm going to go Max Melton. It's a little bit of reach on this board. Actually, no, I like TJ Tampa a little better. Actually, there we go. I'm going to go TJ Tampa. I have a second-round grade on him. I think he can fit what they need on the outside there. And it's good ball skills as well, can make plays on the ball. So we'll go with him. I think you're getting two guys who can start from day one for you in two positions of need. And then you could really fill out these, maybe the edge or the defensive line class here as well. So we'll keep on looking. Brandon Dorlus wouldn't be the worst option here. He's another guy who's a versatile defensive lineman, could play defensive line or edge. We're going to go ahead and take him. He's could play either one. Like I said, you could beef him up, play defensive line. You could put him on the edge. He's a little bit bigger of an edge rusher, but at least get some depth there behind Trayvon Walker if that is not the future plan for this team. All right, so pick number 114. I think Cam Kinchins wouldn't be bad. Jeremiah Trotter wouldn't be bad. Cedric Gray wouldn't be bad. We're going to go my number one safety on the board. We're going to go Dadrian Taylor Demerson for the Jaguars. Again, not a huge area of need, but he is the number one safety on the board, and you have some luxury here at pick number 114. I have him rated higher than Cam Kinchins. That's why we're going there. We'll go Jeremiah Trotter next. Linebacker, again, may probably help you on special teams to start. Not the most athletic, but really does read the field very well, and I think that's really important for linebackers at the NFL level. And now we have pick number 153. Let's go with Ray Davis. Shorter back, but decently well built for his size. Can run the ball, runs hard, can create explosive plays. Had a huge game against Florida this year. Can also receive out of the backfield as well, giving you a nice different option out of the backfield for the Jaguars. Pick 153. And then we have pick number pick number 212. Let's go with Gabe Hall, the defensive lineman out of Baylor. Didn't really see what we wanted to see out of him in 2023, but it had some potential that started in 2022. I think it's a good pick there to fill a need. And you want to get some offensive line depth. We'll go Javian Cohen out of Miami. Interior offensive line. He started his career at Alabama. He transferred to Miami for this past year. Draft stock didn't really take a step forward, but does have some experience in some big games over his time in college. So let's go Brian Thomas out of LSU, wide receiver who can create big plays, a bigger body wide receiver. We have TJ Tampa, the corner out of Iowa State, filling two of the bigger needs. Brandon Dorlus, an edge rusher out of Oregon, but also played defensive line over his time, and kind of a tweener in that regard. Dadrian Taylor Demerson as my number one safety in the class, taking him there at number 114. I think that's pretty good value. Jeremiah Trotter, the linebacker out of Clemson. Ray Davis, the running back out of Kentucky. Gabe Hall, the defensive lineman out of Baylor. And Javian Cohen, the interior offensive lineman out of Miami. Let me know what you think of this mock draft down in the comments below. We'll be doing more mock drafts as we get to the NFL draft here. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.